All right. What is going on, all you Hollow Table heroes? It's your boy Itachi here, and this is Itachi Gaming. And we are back with another Imperial military podcast show coming to you live right here in the Coruscant Underground in the Cantina. Got my boy Evo in, my friend, my guild mate. And the reason why I have all these yellow squares behind me.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
What's going on, Evo?
I was following your direction. I did the same thing you did.
So he did the same thing I did, but none of the purple ones have come down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I did all the purple ones, you did the black ones. I don't know what happened.
It's not my fault you've got the racist wall that hates black squares, all right? It's not my fault.
Sure, blame it on the wall. All right, guys, we're going to get in here and update you guys with our IMPS accounts, IMPS Itachi and IMPS Evo. But first, we got to kick it over to that intro. All right, man, I always love watching that intro. It's a good one. I spent some good time on it. All right, so first up, we're going to have my account. And as always, we're going to go again around our light side, dark side battles. Where we're at in Cantina battles. We're at in fleet battles, fleet arena, squad arena, which you're going to see on this first page here. What level are we at? And then what we're farming out of the stores and where we're at currently on those tiers. All right, so I am at arena rank 293. Fleet rank I have dropped a bit, down to 23, unfortunately. And you'll notice there's something new here that has shown up. Current championship rank for Grand Arena Championships. And that is because I hit level 85, ladies and gentlemen. So we are at max level now. Now it's all about that gear and that character grind. We still got a ways to go. All right, let's kick it off with Cantina battles. And I know I said I was going to go through 8, but I still have yet to go through 8. Kind of got a little busy last week and kind of forgot about going through 8, to be honest with you, and kept on with my farms that I'm currently doing. So Evo's going to hold me accountable, go through 8 this week for sure.
Well, I just unlocked it, so I'm going to start going through it while you're talking. So now you got to catch up.
Oh, see, you're going to make me go back through this while you're talking. So that's where I'm at with Cantina battles. All right, in light side battles, I'm working on 9 hard. I did stop because I was unable to 3-star this, so I didn't want to continue to go just to unlock it. So we're just going to wait. I just hit 85. I think it was on Sunday, so we should have. I haven't gone through 9 yet, so I'll be going through 9 here shortly. Definitely this week on this. Like I said, I just unlocked it. I think it was on Sunday, if I remember correctly. It may have been Saturday. It was Sunday or Saturday that I got to level 85. So excited about that and be able to go through that on Dark Side Battles. All right, moving on. Obviously, we get to now Sim Galactic War, which is saving a lot of time. A lot of time and stress. Fleet battles. In fleet battles, I did not 3-star this 4A hard, so I stopped there. So whenever I can't 3-star something, what is up, DSP? Galactic War Sims, woohoo, absolutely. So whenever I cannot 3-star a node, I just stop. I don't continue on. I want to be able to 3-star all these nodes. So right now I am stuck on 4A hard. Normal, I should be able to go over to 5, which I haven't started yet, but we'll be looking to get through that here soon. And 5 is the last node in fleet battles, so we're ending that near that end there on fleet battles, which I'm excited about. All right, let's go over the shipments. So in Cantina Battle Store, I am currently farming Bistan right here. That guy. Looking to try to get him to, I think, 6 stars, 5 or 6 stars here. And then I will actually probably put him on hold and just do gear for him for the ship. In Guild Store, Dengar is still being very elusive. So I am starting to get into gear a little bit here when I need it, but not going too crazy in the Guild Store. Squad Arena Store, I am still farming my man Admiral Akbar. We're getting close to that 7 stars for Admiral Akbar. And then I will move on to Princess Leia and Han Solo, Stormtrooper Han. Galactic War Store, ships. I'm getting into that where I'm starting to farm ships a little bit. But we finally finished up our Biggs Darklighter farm, so he is at 7 stars. Working on Poggle. Poggle's about to hit 6 stars here, and then we'll be able to go on to 7. So yeah, and then we'll start moving into K2SO. I'll start actually farming him out of here as well. Him or Magma Trooper, I haven't really decided yet. I think it's going to be K2SO because of ships. Yeah, so K2SO is my next farm to start going. Actually, let me go ahead and grab that now. And then in Fleet Arena Store, still looking at ships. We're looking at Rebel ships right now. So Wedge Antilles, X-Wing, as well as Biggs Darklighter X-Wing, as well as the Ghost and the Phantom 2. So all those, whenever they pop up, I'm grabbing those. Not really worried about Zetas right now, and there's a reason for that. Guild Event Store, Hermit Yoda, we're at 99 shards out of 145, so he's right around the corner. And then Shard Store is just... Alright guys, we should be back. There we go. Sorry about that. Hopefully we didn't lose everyone. Give me a few minutes here. I have really got to do some investigating on my computer to see what is causing it to do those blue screens. It's really annoying. Coincidentally, it's only when I start doing the 3-screen thing. I really don't know. I don't know, because we did it last night when we did Grand Arena.
Yeah, we've been on a couple times over the last couple weeks, and it's... I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Something in the background is freaking my computer out.
Probably all those missing tiles on your wall.
Yeah, man, you know. Too bad this guy named Evo couldn't just, you know, follow the sticky instructions.
Yeah. Yeah.
In all fairness, there were quite a few that you took off and put back on.
Not that many though. There were like 3.
We're gonna blame it on that.
That is ridiculous how many have fallen.
They're all the black ones too.
I know.
They're all the ones
personally injured by this.
Personally injured. Man, I almost want to pull up Task Manager and just see what is going on when this is happening. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know what it is. All right, we're just gonna hide that. Maybe that's the cause. I don't know. I really don't know. All right. Sorry about the delay, folks. So, I think it covered all the shipments already, actually. All right, so let's go through our guys here. I do have to get onto Bounty Hunters again and get these guys geared. As you can see, they're starting to come along pretty nicely here. Outside of Cad Bane, it's like I got Cad Bane to 7 stars, and I was just like, forget about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I need to go back and actually gear that guy. Most of these guys are on their way to gear 9, which is nice. He's on his way to gear 8. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there with these bounty hunters. Let's move on to our Empire. Grand Admiral Thrawn's event comes back around at the end of this month. So we should be ready for that. To get him 7 stars. And whenever Papa Palpatine comes back around, I'll be able to get that 7th star on him as well. Vader is close to getting that 7 stars. And you can see I got that Zeta on Papa Palpatine. He was my first Zeta. And he's at gear 10. Gear 8 on Grand Moff Tarkin. Moving him along pretty nicely. Gear 9 on Darth Vader. Gear 8 on Grand Admiral Thrawn. And I'm currently working on his gear to try to get him to gear 9. Veers is coming along not that bad, actually. He's at 5 stars going on his 6. Range Trooper, man, this guy takes forever to farm. We've been farming him for a while now and only at 4 stars on his way to 5 stars, but definitely is going to be worth it. I haven't picked up TIE Fighter Pilot. I can probably go ahead and gear Colonel Stark just so that I have a full Empire team, actually, because he is also 7 stars. So next time that R2-D2 event comes around, we are ready. All right. Ewoks we're not working on right now. First Order, we're just going to have crew. First Order Stormtrooper is ready to be activated, but I'm not going to activate him yet. Same thing with TIE Pilot. And crew's still sitting at 8, gear 8 there. My pride and joy, the Geonosians. These guys. So Sunfac is 7 stars, gear 10, working on gear 11. Geonosian Spy is at 6 stars on his way to gear, on his way to 7 stars and gear 12. Soldier is on his way to 7 stars and to gear 12 as well. I did put these guys on hold, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. And then we got Poggle the Lesser. He's on his way to gear 9 and 6 stars. So, those guys whooped my butt in some arena, and that was just craziness. That was on my main account too. All right, Old Republic. So about to get T3 M4 unlocked here. Bastila Shan is almost at 7 stars, and Jolie Bindo is about to hit 5 stars. Zalabar is falling very close behind Jolie there. And then so this is why I actually stopped farming my Geonosians. Was for Mission Vow and T3 M4. So we're gonna be bouncing back and forth between these guys, probably going 2 stars at a time until we get to 7 stars, and then I can start working on gear. Because we want to go for Jedi Knight Revan. That's our next unlock, really. Phoenix, I haven't really done much work on. I do want to get Chopper to gear 9. I did max out his unique, so that was good. I need to max out the uniques on the rest of them to fully be ready for Grand Admiral Thrawn. And I really need to gear Sabine. I started to gear her a little bit. She was like green last time, so I just need to delve into it a little bit more. The rest of my rebels, we got Biggs Darklighter at 7 stars, and he's at gear 7. About 1 piece away from gear 8. Admiral Akbar is at 6 stars on his way to 7 stars, 1 piece away from gear 9. Biston is at 5 stars on his way to 6 stars, on his way to gear 8. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder's at 4 stars on his way to gear 8. We just unlocked Wedge Antilles, so we're working on his gear as well. And my boy Raid Han, we got unlocked this past week. So we got that 5 stars, so we're going to start working on him soon as well. You can try restarting either the engine. Really? I think it's BlueStacks. BlueStacks is causing the issue. I did unlock 6-star R2-D2, so we just need a 7-star him. So we'll be ready for some CLS there. And Old Ben is unlocked. I did at least unlock him. I'm probably going to try to get him to 5 stars here soon. But again, started working on that Old Republic. So we can miss out on Yoda until we get Jedi Knight Revan anyway. It's just how I feel about that. Nothing in Resistance. Rogue One. You see I've been collecting some Jyn Erso shards here out of the guild store as I see them pop up. I will do that because that's going to be part of ships. Jyn Erso, K2SO, and Cassian Andor. And this gives me a Rogue One team for Territory Battles Light Side. It is dual purpose. It's 2 ships and gives me a Rogue One team, which is really fun.
You mean these guys?
Yeah. So you've got the other ones. They're not geared like my 2 guys are, though.
And I can activate Scarif and Bistan.
Which is nice. It's very nice. Scarif and Bistan have a ship that really speeds up your capital ship and your whole team. So that's why I went for them first. And it's only 2 of them as opposed to 3. So, and I'm using other things right now for that currency that you're using yours on. Because I did go, so Evo went into that Rogue One, that Cassian's U-Wing crew, whereas I am still really dead set on just finishing off these Geonosians, wherever they are.
Guess I go ahead and activate these guys.
Yeah. So I've been really focusing on the Geonosians, and so that is taking up one of the farms that he's using. My other farm is finishing off Admiral Akbar out of the squad arena. So that is why. And his Dengar is done, whereas mine's not. So he's a little ahead on some of that stuff. I'm playing catch up in the guild store, okay? So we got 55 shards of Treya, and we have 114 shards out of 145 for Jinkin. So Jinkin coming soon. Treya will probably be a few months behind him. And so I am really looking forward to what this will yield. Let's hop over to ships. Now ships, my spy ship is at 7 stars. Still working on these guys here. I got to get this up to... Actually, can I... How much is it going to cost? Set me back. Let's do that.
1 million.
Let's do that. All right, they're at 85. So going through and just as we get these, we can continue to improve that. I did get Sunfax Grudge up to 7, tier 7. And then we're going to put that on 8 eventually, which adds while Sunfax Geonosian Starfighter is active, all Geonosian allies gain plus 10% critical avoidance for each active Geonosian ally, plus 5% turn meter gain, and plus 25% defense whenever a buffed enemy starts their turn. It's a lot of stuff. So they're going to end up helping each other out once we get these finished off, because all these add something to the Geos at that 8th. There's that Vulture droid. So I do have it on my favorites right now, and I got it to level 70 already. You can see I got 6, 5, and 5 there for his abilities. So definitely working on that. Have you used that
with your Geos yet?
I have. I got to figure out. I got to look to see how he scales with everything, because he does not have a pilot. So. He's not as strong as Ghost and Phantom, and so I'm still using Ghost and Phantom in Arena. I did put him in for a slight moment, and I do like what he's doing. I do like what the Buzz Droids are doing, but he's just not staying alive long enough for me right now, and so I moved back to my original team.
I didn't realize he was unpiloted.
Yep. Unpiloted. All right, so then I've got Ghost and Phantom 2. Ghost is at 79, and Phantom 2 is at 82. And both of these guys are 5 stars. So got that going on there. TIE Silencer hasn't moved. We have 4-star Biggs Darklighter. I've got 4-star Biston's U-Wing and 4-star Wedge Antilles X-Wing as well. So working on gear on these guys so that I can complete... Home 1 to get this to 5 stars. I tried earlier today, and I probably have to try until my face turns blue to just get the correct RNG in this, but right now we are not finishing this. So I want to work on those a little bit more. Good news is I did get to the Zeta challenge with Grand Moff Tarkin ship. And I was able to complete that with 3 stars. The shipability materials, I am able to do tier 3. There's only 4 tiers in these. I'm able to do tier 3 now because of those Geonotions, and that was just fantastic. I'm starting to farm Zetas out of that. So that is where I am at, my friends. I believe I covered everything. Mod battles. I'm trying to get to 9D. These have been a little bit harder than what I remember last time. Granted, I think I waited until I was close to 1,000,000 GP to really go through that. So we're getting there. It's just taking some time. So, but I think our roster is starting to turn off really nice. We're going to have a really good defensive team with the Geonotions once Grand Arena comes back around. Those guys are ridiculous. I should be able to farm Brood Alpha to at least unlock. And then we'll just go from there and see how that works out for us. All right, we're going to switch it over here to my man's Evo, and he's going to go over his account. It's all on you, Mr. Evo.
Yeah, so start off, as you can see, I am about a third of the way through 83. So a little bit behind Itachi. He's going to have that 85 jump on me. When is Grand Arena starting again? Do we know that?
No, actually, I don't know when Grand Arena starts again.
All right, well, hopefully I'm 85 before that happens, so I'm not falling behind there. But as far as, we'll just start on the left here, my battles, right around the same spot Itachi is. I have not gone through 9C yet. I'm just not there with my Empire team to get through there, so holding off on that for now. I went through and 1-starred battle 8A here on the Cantina battle, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'll let Itachi get ahead of me there. Yeah, let him feel special. I am not 84 yet, so I can't unlock the last tier of the bounties, can't multi-sim yet. What I'm spending on... Oh, look, I need to spend. Perfect. So with this first tier, I know we don't really talk about this because it's gear and everything, but just my personal strategy, what I do is anything that takes just the credits, these first 4 items here, anything that I have less than 100 of, I go ahead and buy. I mean, I do that. I've done that on all my accounts. That's just kind of what I stick to, and haven't really seen a reason not to do it that way. So until somebody tells me otherwise, and then I decide to actually listen to them, that's what I'll be doing. Cantina battles, I've been spending into Cassian's U-Wing here. I do need to work on Bistan eventually, but I'm going to get my U-Wing done first. Hoth Rebel Scout, I'll start unlocking at some point. I'll probably go Cassian, Bistan, First Order Officer, then Hoth Rebel Scout, and then DACA. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Any of that sound off to you, Tachi?
So you said...
I'm going to finish U-Wing, then Bistan, and then First Order Officer, Hoth Rebel Scout, and then old DACA.
Not necessarily. I think I'm going a little different because I'm doing Bistan and then I'm doing Cassian's. So we're just doing it in a different way, opposite of each other. I'm probably going Hoth Scout after the U-Wing, just because I want to be able to participate in those territory battles and those special missions as soon as I can. Obviously, that helps out our guild. We get more stars, which means better rewards overall for everyone. So,
yeah, I may unlock First Order Officer so I can start gearing him and then round out Hoth Rebel Scout.
Okay.
So, but I'm still 2 away. I want to get through Cassian and Bistan first. So, guild store. Oh, look, Dengar.
Get out of here.
Do we know anyone that needs some Dengar shards? Because I'm maxed out.
Yeah, I need those Dengar shards. You want to send them this way?
I don't know what to do. Weird. So yeah, in here I just kind of buy people as I see them. I'll buy gear if it comes up. I'm not targeting anything specifically right now. Um, so I'll actually I'll hold off right now until I see something that I really want, because there's nothing that I'm focusing on in here at the moment.
Guild store, you should be. Yes, there is. You're focusing on Jyn Ursa.
Yeah, yeah.
You should be.
She's so rare though. Like I could buy something right now and still have enough for her. So as far as what's here right now, there's nothing that I need. But yeah, when Jin's there,
I mean, you can start working on Ewoks
Yeah,
that are in there,
yeah.
or you can start working on Galactic Republic, just depending on which way you want to go. Barris
Galactic
Alfie is
Republic.
good. Which you stopped gearing on one of your accounts. I don't know why.
My first account, because yeah. Why what do we need Galactic Republic for?
Padme?
I'll have to look at that, because I'm not working on that on any of my accounts right now. So
Yeah, I mean, she's more so as a supporting character for Galactic Republic. But even on defense, on Grand Arena, territory battles, or territory wars. Dang it, I lost a character. And stuff like that, she's really good at.
since his screen's not up, I'll show you. What'd you lose? Oh, you're not streaming.
Oh, am I not?
So yeah, in Squad Arena, I'm working on Admiral Akbar. I think we're gonna do the same thing here. So Admiral Akbar, and then Leia Han, and then HK-47 is what I've got left here. I've got Cassian unlocked. I'll max him out eventually, but I'm not gonna be working on him quite yet. He's unlocked. That's all I wanted, so I can gear him.
Yeah, I need to unlock Cassian, but yeah, I'm looking at the same thing. There's only a 2-star.
Galactic War Store, I'm getting bigs. I've been finding Wedge in here, his ship in here quite often. Usually right here where Umbarian Starfighter is.
Yep.
So I've been buying a lot of him there as well.
Man, those Geo ships though.
Yeah, I want to get back to them, but I'm really focusing on my my Rebels right now. So everything in here goes to Rebels.
Piston.
Start at the bottom, work my way up.
Scariful Pathfinder. Yeah, Phantom 2.
That's. See, I always forget him. I got to keep an eye out for him.
Phantom 2 and Bistance is at the top. The very tip of top.
Yeah, so I may actually.
And then Sunfax. I saw Sunfax. Yep.
Yeah, I like buy. No, buy.
Right there. Or not.
Is Sunfax harder to find?
Yeah, it's on a hard node. It doesn't pop up as much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hold it off there because I want to keep my currency for the next refresh. So. All right, and then yeah, these two I've just kind of been letting build up, and I'll spend them on gear as I need them. I am working on Wampa, but I've only got 55 out of 145, so long ways to go there.
Oh wow. I'm a little bit farther, I guess, on mine. Yeah.
Yeah, you said 99, right? 90
yeah, 99 out of 145 for your Hermit Yoda.
Yeah, arenas, I'm doing great. I'm in the top 1,000. So doing really good there. I'm in the top 273 for fleet rank. So yeah, rolling right along.
The top 1,000 though.
Galactic War, I just need 85. Need that 85 so I can sim that S. And then ships. So my fleet challenges, I need to work on them. I'm only on tier 2 for this one. Probably get through tier 3 because this is Rebels. So I could probably work through tier 3 on that one. Fleet battles, and I stopped at Bastila for the time being. I do need to unlock this dude, Carthanasi. So I'm actually gonna do that now. So just passing it back off to you. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you at the moment.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I think that's all we've got to. Oh no, let's go into. Let's go and take a look at this farming guide.
Oh yeah, I didn't pull my teams up either, but yeah, go through the guide.
So, on this guide, I can say we have definitely moved past Tier 1 and are in Tier 2. And you're going to notice that we didn't talk about, like, First Order Stormtrooper. Luke will be in this tier. I'm probably going to start working on my TIE pilot in this tier. But you'll notice that we have some from Tier 3 as well that we're already working on. So we're going towards that Jedi Knight Revan. And this is what we're really talking about. All roads are leading to Jedi Knight Revan for us right now as far as the next character legendary unlock. Now, I know Evo is working a little harder to try to get to be able to have enough characters to do Yoda if he comes around before Jedi Knight Revan does, right?
I have enough to unlock him at the moment.
Oh, there you go. I know he likes getting that green monster out. Me, on the other hand, I'm kind of a little bit more leaning towards I want to get my 7-star Jedi Knight Revan, and after I get Jedi Knight Revan, I'll go after my 7-star.
I'm closer on Revan too.
Yeah, you are closer on Revan, and I'll work on my 7-star Yoda. So I may do it where I unlock Yoda because I did get Kenobi unlocked. And, I mean, my Jolie Bindo's about to hit 5 stars, so I should have enough to do that if I go to Old Ben, or if my Jinkin unlocks prior to the event, which there's a very, very good chance that it will, because I'm at 114 out of 145 stars.
He unlocks at 5, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a very good chance that I'll have those other 34 shards before Yoda comes back around. If I need to, I can quickly farm Old Ben. That's not a hard farm. Or I can do Jedi Counselor. Actually, I'm at 49 out of 65 shards. So I'll have some options there if I really want to go after it and go ahead and get at least 5-star Yoda. So I may have Hermit Yoda unlocked by then too. I forgot about that. So Hermit Yoda's at 100 out of 145. So I may have some options. I may actually be in a little better spot than Evo is once Jedi Knight Revan comes around.
Here, can you actually here? I can pull that up here.
Stream. Do you need me to stream?
No. Let me pull it up because I want to go through my teams real quick, but I also want to have the guide up so we can refer to.
Oh, you're pulling up the guide. So yeah, that's where we're at. Looking to get towards Bosk's node here as soon as we can. And I will be re-releasing this farming guide because I think Evo and I have talked about some things, and I released a new farming guide specifically to my guild. So there'll be some slight changes on here that I'm going to be working on over the next several weeks. That kind of change where some of the tiers are. Tier 2, you should really be unlocking 4 legendary characters. Jedi Knight Revan needs to be over there. And I would say Tier 3 is going to be much different than what you're seeing right now because you will have the characters for Darth Revan in there. And I think that's important. I think it should go Jedi Knight Revan. Tier 2, getting Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, R2-D2, and Grandmaster Yoda. And then Tier 3, getting Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Chewbacca, and BB-8. I think that's important to do it that way. What about you, Evo?
Honestly, I got really distracted there for a minute. But But I've seen your other guide, and I like where you're going as far as who we're unlocking. Revan being in the second tier, I'm 100% on board with. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be looking to do that. For ships, I'm looking to try to get to Jolie Bendo. I'm really trying to get to Jolie Bendo's hard node here. I need to do a little bit more work. I need to get
His
Grand
hard
Admiral.
is, man.
Yeah, but I mean honestly, if I get Admiral Akbar's 5-star unlocked capital ship, I should be able to get in there.
Yeah.
I just need one more reinforcement, really.
Yeah. Can we go through my characters real quick? I forgot to do that.
Yeah. Let me come back over to you. Let's go back over to Evo. There we go. We got Evo up.
Sweet. Yeah. Keep the guide up there in the background. Should be able to see everything that's going on. So bounty hunters are pretty well in the same spot that they were the last time. Still working on Django here and there, but only if I have the ability to, because I'm not focusing on him right now. I'm focusing on Revan. So I've got a lot of guys to farm a hard node for Revan. But that's I've got Django Fett. What is that? Gear 9? Is that 9? 9.
Yeah.
So that's Bubba. Bubba's Gear 9. He's doing pretty well at Gear 9. My bounty hunters are not doing bad for the level they are. Empire, same story. Everybody's Gear 7, Gear 8. For Empire, they're doing just fine for me for now. I do need to pump them up if I want to start climbing an arena up from, top 1,000 to like top 600 or so.
Yeah, your Thrawn's better off than mine is. You got Gear 9, I got Gear 8. Yeah.
Yeah, Gear 9, 6-star. So they're doing okay. Tarkin gets ripped through, man. I mean,
yeah.
I need a Zeta. He really needs his Zeta before he's, his survivability takes a huge jump with his Zeta. But, yeah, he just gets ripped through. He's like paper right now. First order, I think I'm in the same spot. I've got Carlo unlocked as well.
Oh, nice.
Galactic Capella Geonosians. My Geonosians are behind, but excuse me.
Yes, they are.
Hey, I've got him. He's 3-star, 2-star.
2-star. You're like, who's that? Soldier?
Yeah. One of the last ones. Sunfuck. There you go.
Man.
There you go. They're a little bit better off now. Yeah, my Geonosians are rough. But that's why I'm ahead on a couple of other things.
Right.
So here's my Jedi. I've got Ben at 6-star. I just haven't leveled him up yet. Jolie, Bastila, Kanan, Ezra, all 5-star or higher.
Dang it, you beat me on Jolie.
So, yeah. Jolie's there. I need to put a little more gear work into Bastila and Jolie. Definitely Ben. But yeah, he is now 6-star. So I'll be ready for Yoda when he comes around. Give me a green monster.
That green monster.
Old repubs. Basilis 37 of 100. Jolie 6 of 85. Zalabar 35 out of 85. So he's third of the way through his 6-star.
Nice.
I'm leaving T3. So my strategy is I'm leaving T3 at 3-star until mission is done. She's the harder node, so if I need to kind of rush through and spend some shards to level him up, he'll be easier to level. And the faster I can get these two to 7-star and geared, the better they're going to be together. Because I plan on Zetaing them pretty early, so I want to make sure I get her done first. So yeah, she'll be 7-star before I go back to T3.
Fair enough.
Working on Jahani here and there. Mostly there. Not really working on her. I just don't typically have the currency to do so. Once I get through Bastila and Jolie, I'll be able to move towards her a little bit more. But yeah, that's where we are there. Anyone else? We looked at the what was it, Rogue One?
Rogue One, yeah.
Rogue One. But yeah, I think that's about it.
So here's a good question for you, Evo. So, because you haven't put your first Zeta on yet, right?
Correct.
Who are you planning on doing your first Zeta on? Mine was Papa
Ooh.
Palpatine, but who are you looking to put your first Zeta
um. hmm. To be completely honest with you, with as soon as we're gonna have Revan and be switching and be able to switching into and being able to switch into that Revan team,
on? Mm-hmm.
I may Zeta Yoda when I get him. Um, I mean, I haven't really thought about it, but he's just such a powerhouse, and I know I'll be using him as soon as possible once I have Revan.
Yeah.
So, like, just kind of a quick off the cuff answer. That may be what I spend my first one on.
Okay. Who would be your next two?
Next two, it kind of depends on where I'm at with Bosk at that point, because having a Zeta on Bosk is huge, and the earlier I can get it on him and start working on his ship, the faster I'll scale in those areas.
Okay.
Otherwise, I mean, I'm probably going to be focusing on that team, so I may, depending on how fast I'm getting Zetas at that point, I may save up until we have Revan.
May save up till we have Revan. Those are some great answers, man. So for me, obviously, I already put my first Zeta on, and it was on Papa Palpatine. You guys know how much I love Papa Palpatine. And
Yeah,
I just couldn't help
that's
myself.
a solid option. Like, it's
Yeah.
honestly, if I don't put one of my first 5 on him, it's gonna be like eating away at me every time I do it. But I don't know, man.
So at the same point, though, I don't think I'm gonna put the second Zeta on, and here's why: the guild that we're in is autoing heroic pit raid. So for us, really, me going through and getting, putting a Zeta on Vader on his leadership, I'm just kind of meh about it, to be honest with you. My second one is definitely going to be Jolie Bindo. That looks pretty bad. Is definitely going to be my second Zeta. This is a ridiculous Zeta. It revives all allies.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that one, so I'm gonna back that up. That's definitely gonna be my second as well, if not my first. I may do him instead of Yoda.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's a toss-up for me against Han Solo and Yoda, because I do already have Han Solo unlocked. I don't have Yoda unlocked. And he only has one Zeta. I mean, really, I only have one Zeta on Grandmaster Yoda that I really, really care about. But Han shoots first is just a ridiculous Zeta. And the fact that we've got Biggs at 7 stars and we have Wedge unlocked, like, we're going to have some Rebel teams here this time that I don't think I've had in the past. And I want to be able to put Han in there and have that Zeta. And that Han shoots first Zeta, the shoots first. His basic attack, anytime he uses his basic attack, he attacks twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that might be the one that I do after that. I don't know. It just depends. I mean, I may have Hermit Yoda by that time, and Hermit Yoda may be getting some Zetas. Because he is essential for Sith raid with the Jedi. So I'm gonna have some good options for that. I guess that for my third and fourth Zetas, really to be looking at. Big Z and Mission Val are probably going to be after I get Jedi Knight Revan. To be honest with you, for me, I know they do a lot of great things, but really, it becomes really, really annoying for people from two different characters. One of them we're going to be going into immediately, and that is Carthanasi and Cander's Ordo. So Carthanasi, with his leadership, does ridiculous things. The other character that makes them so ridiculous from their leadership is going to be Kira, the the mother of dragons. Her leadership for scoundrels is ridiculous. Scoundrel allies have, let's just go full out here. Scoundrel allies have plus 20% critical chance. In addition, when they score a critical hit, they recover 10% protection and gain an additional bonus based on their roll for the rest of the battle. So if they're an attacker, they get plus 10% offense, stacking max of 3 stacks. So they can get up to 30% offense. If it's a tank, it's plus 20% critical avoidance, up to max of 3 stacks, so plus 60% critical avoidance.
Ooh.
Yeah. If it's a support or healer, plus 20 speed, max stacking 3 stacks, so you can add additional 60 speed to your attackers. So I'm not farming her anytime soon. So once I start farming Karth, I already have his node unlocked. So once I really start farming Karth and Nasi for Darth Revan, that's when I'll start looking to put the Zetas on Big Z and Mission Val, to be honest with you. Because I'm already farming Zeta mats. Right as I hit 85, I was able to get into and be able to farm Zeta mats, which is the earliest I've been able to do on any account by far. Like, Geonosians, guys. Geos are the way to go. Geos with Admiral Akbar and Home 1. Whew. Man, I can't speak well enough about these guys for ships. Okay. Typically top 20. Today I fell a bit. Didn't get to really get into arena or do much on my account. But, man, Geos is where it's at. I can't speak highly enough of these guys. And what they're doing for me in fleets. So, and they're really going to be where it's at until you get into Rebels. All right. Well, we're going to get out here and throw up those deuces. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time stopping by. And thank you so much if you did stop by, DSP. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. As we grow, obviously I just hit 85. Evo should be hitting 85 here soon in the coming weeks. And so you're going to see some really interesting things starting to happen with our accounts with level 85 and gear and things like that. So really looking forward towards that. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, our friends, we can go ahead and throw those deuces. Peace out.